Hi, welcome to another edition of Eastern Express. My name is JT Keith, and today my guest is Jacob Lee.
How you doing?
Good. Jacob, welcome, man.
Good. It's good to be here, man.
Hey, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from the Raymond Navajo Reservation. That's an hour south of Gallup, if you're not familiar with it.
Okay.
It's I don't know. It's a small population. I grew up in a pretty multicultural school, predominantly Caucasian and Native American, mixed in with a little bit of Zuni tribe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what was the appeal for you to come here?
I actually was set on going to Las Vegas, not Nevada, but Las Vegas, New Mexico at Highlands. And Eastern just kept writing me. I mean, they were basically writing me letters, asking me how my day was almost, and they kept writing me. And I think it was the day before I was going to come to Highlands. I was ready to pay my deposit and everything. Eastern said, we'll pay for your 4 years of college if you come with us.
Now, is that just because you're a Native American, or is that just because you're talented in arts, or what?
No, actually, it was just my grades.
Okay. So you're smart?
I tend to think that.
Okay, I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you. And then your major is what?
Public relations.
Okay. And then you do a lot of Indian burn stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, Indian burn actually came. I remember in high school I would always doodle a lot, and with my cousins and just friends in general. And it wasn't until I met a professional cartoonist, native cartoonist, who actually has his cartoons in the Santa Fe, New Mexican. His name's Ricardo Cate. And it wasn't until I met him, because I thought his stuff was hilarious. And I've always wanted to do cartoons and things like that. And I actually got the privilege to meet him, to talk to him. He did actually a presentation, was it like it was last year, I believe, for Native American Heritage Month. And he's just hilarious. And I showed him some of my stuff, and he said it's great, and I finally put up a page and stuff like that on Facebook, and a lot of people were just liking it. And I finally went to a couple newspapers, and now the student-run newspaper, The Chase, has it, and actually a newspaper in Oklahoma actually starts publishing it now.
What's the name of that?
It's called Medicine Wind News.
Okay, great.
And I can't remember what state it was in, but Oklahoma has my cartoons running every weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then if a lot of people don't know that Clovis News Journal ran your stuff last year at some point too, didn't it?
Yeah.
Your cartoons.
They ran my cartoons. I think it was cartooning because I was actually, what I did was I did a benefit for the art program for the high school. And what I did was I would basically I did cartoons at a art chalk festival, and I raised a little over $100 just to give to the art program. And it was through the cartoons that, really, people liked it, got a liking to it, and I was happy to do that. It felt great.
And can you tell us what the basis of Burn is, your cartoon? What is it? Just, I know it's funny, but what is it about?
Well, actually today it didn't, I always knew that it was a misconception for Native Americans, but it didn't hit me until today that I actually had some people, some individuals come in that were Native American and wanted to know more about Native culture. And for me, I didn't find out how beautiful my culture was until I left the reservation. Sure. I was actually happy. I was like, I'm never coming back. But it wasn't until I actually got out of my own environment and came to basically a whole nother world. That's when I started appreciating my culture and who I am as a person. Because it got really lonely for my first semester here, because even the jokes, the humor, it wasn't there. I mean, I had to definitely adapt and to learn the puns and things like that, and just visit a whole new culture. So where I got Indian burn from was, a lot of people tend to call Native Americans Indian, and for me, I personally don't feel that, because the people were here, even before the name was given, even before Native American, we were just called the Dene, the people. And as far as Hopi and all that, we all got that. So Indian burn was just kind of my way to relate to people that know Native American culture, but it's also, I feel like, my duty to say, like, there's certain things that are funny, but then there's certain things that people need to be educated about.
Sure. And then in 30 seconds or less, can you tell me what ENMU has done for you, and then what you hope to do with your degree for your people when you graduate?
ENMU has been one of the biggest advocates in my life, and if I could tell anybody out there, I grew up in a family that didn't have a lot. You know, I wouldn't say we were poor, but we made do what we had, and college was that big step for me. And Eastern, you know, the faculty, the staff, the encouragement, you know, gave me the confidence I needed, and I didn't get into art until, you know, because I do a lot of art now, and the community has just been amazing. And just for someone to experience college and to really take advantage of what it offers, you know, because I'm not gonna lie, freshman year I was like, woo, college, but you know, it wasn't after I wanted to go somewhere and wanted a career. It became one of the biggest advocates and milestones in my life. And even the place I work Multicultural Affairs, Diana Cordova has been a great asset to me.
Sure. And this is, finally finishing up, this is Native American Month, correct?
November.
November.
Actually kicks off.
Kicks
Yeah.
off November
Native
what?
American
The whole month,
Heritage
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Fearless Warrior.
Oh.
I think it's at 11:30 in the Cub lobby.
Okay.
So come check it out.
Great. My guest has been Jacob Lee today, and I thank you.